What's going on, guys? Cuddly Texan, who's late?
Yeah, right on time.
According to my computer, I'm actually not even at 6 o'clock yet. Is my computer wrong? Talk to me. We already got 152 people in here right off the jump. What's going on, everybody?
What's up, guys?
It is going to be a fun one today. My phone just alerted me that I'm going live.
I made sure I turned mine down. How's it going? Doing good tonight?
I ended up having to do it inside the cabin today just because I've been in here editing a lot today. So it's kind of where I was at. So that's why I set it up. Hey, Auntie Ann, how are you doing?
Raquel, Cottonwood Ranch, how's it going?
What's going on? What's going on?
Miss Lori Carp,
Wildy and Free, Tennessee, come on.
Jeannie Lipsky, Mama Murphy.
Oh, I hear a four-wheeler out there. Neighbors going by checking on the cattle.
I heard.
Uh, the boys have clearly been busy and lost track of time. I guess I need to check my computer time, man, because my computer time right now says it's 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I actually, my phone alerted me too that it was 6 o'clock, and I told him, I was like, "Hey, it's time," and he goes, "Nope, right here, we got the timer ticking down," and it said like 52 more seconds.
Yeah, I actually came on 30 seconds early, so I don't know.
Ron Gray, Sue Savage.
Let's see here.
Terry Smith.
Man, it's been a crazy week, guys. Crazy here on the mountain. Hey, I was just watching DD5, saw this come up. Come on. Well, hey, if you was watching DD5, that's some good quality entertainment.
That's right. How's it going, Bobby? Yeah, our last video was a big, giant package opening appreciation. Yeah. We had a bunch of packages that we needed to catch up on, and we opened them up.
I see my niece in here. Oh, Marissa, Life with Mars. How you doing? The weather has actually been gorgeous on the mountain. This is the longest stretch this year, guys, that we've had with no rain.
Yep.
And it's not supposed to rain until Friday, so that will be 1 full week of no rain. We haven't had that in 2023 yet.
So. And Friday night, hopefully, too.
Yeah, hopefully it's Friday night. I had to waste a good portion of my beautiful weather day today in here editing a video because I need to put one out tomorrow. And had Easter yesterday, so had a whole lot going on. Didn't get a chance to edit last night. And yeah, I didn't want to do it after this live because we all sipping a little bit tonight. Sipping a little night. Cheers. Come on.
What's going on, Lindsay? Into the Mist. What's up, fam?
We got a little bit of that Maker's Mark and Sprite going down tonight. Yeah, my energy level was low. I said, let's have a drink. So we had a drink. Cuddly Texan called it out.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, I just watched. Okay, I just read that. Hey, guys, what's going on? Michigan life above the 45th parallel. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, I see the member emojis going down. Old Crazy John got the old Rider Eclipse. They got an Uber there. The little come on with the come on. Everybody throw out your emojis.
Lindsay said that her daughter won a new bike at the City Park Easter egg hunt.
Oh, nice.
Man, that's awesome.
The best Christmas I ever had that I remember as a kid. I don't remember a lot of my childhood, but I remember portions of it. And there was a church thing going on, and they was giving out gifts. And I grew up with not a lot. Let's just say that. And so to get those gifts and stuff, from the church or whatever was good stuff. And that might be why I'm the type of person that I am, always trying to give back and help and all that other stuff. But I remember sitting at the church and all these kids were there and there was all these gifts and stuff up there. And I seen this BMX bike and I was like, oh, I want that bike. When you little, you just fixated, you found your thing. And man, I wanted it. And my name kept not getting called, but the bike was still there. And I watched it all night long. And then it came down to like 2 people left and that bike was still up there. I won the bike, guys. I won the bike. I was, I wouldn't say I won it. I guess it was made for me. What they did is an outreach program to prisoners. And they would take like used bikes and different things and stuff and like redo them and restore them and like make them good again and then give them to kids from the church. And Yeah, I wrote a long thank you letter and everything else, and man, that was so awesome.
Treasure Hunter, how's it going? Oh, we got Ridge Life in the house. What's going on, Tim? Tim said that maybe you should let me use Uber and it won't break down so much. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact, Tim. It won't break down because you won't use it. I mean, you have to use your tractor for it to break. I'm just saying. I mean, you got to get out there and actually crank it up. Joe Slick Live, what's going on? $10 super sticker. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It helps out tremendously. Trust me. No, David, because you have a big heart and compassion for humanity, and which is rare today. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's just a natural thing, honestly.
Yeah.
It's nothing that I actually spend any time thinking about. It's just who I am and what I do. Funny story, I won a surfboard at church. I lived in Kansas. Okay. Hey, gave you an excuse for a trip.
Yeah. Live with Tamara and David. How's it going?
David, hello, how are you? David, I have a question for you. Have you thought about streaming on Twitch also? Back when I used to play video games and stuff, I actually streamed on Twitch back in the day. But no, I haven't. To be honest with you, I do have a Facebook group and a page. I also have an Instagram, a Twitter. I'm across all platforms. We come on Homesteading. I have started thinking about maybe setting my phone up and doing a YouTube and Facebook together live when I do it. That way I'm streaming kind of on both. Because I'm wanting to do a lot more with my Facebook this year. I got quite a few members out there, and I bet a lot of them are you, so I appreciate it. And for the most part, I just post my videos that I post on here, but I want to be more interactive in that this year. Yep. I am working my booyaka off behind the scenes, guys. Trust me, on the back end of YouTube and all this stuff to get a little bit more efficient and organized. It's just, man, it's a lot for a one-man army over here. They see it. I mean, I kind of explained it to them before they got up here. I said, you're about to see what a life of a YouTuber is.
Hey, and to be honest, I have a whole nother level of respect because Lissa and I actually split the duties. You know, she does all the exclusive editing, you know, and I do mostly the social media and other parts of it. And it just gets a lot for me. So I know for her, you know, it's good.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to handle it all. And then there's a business side of YouTube that a lot of people don't know about. Once you get to the partnership program and all of that. So there's a lot to it. And then Uncle Sam, you got to track everything. So let's see here, David. The tiny house looks amazing, David. You are building a piece of art. I appreciate that a whole lot. I feel the same way. There's not going to be another one like it.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Period. There's no way. So and that's kind of like the way I like. It takes a little longer. It's a lot more work and effort and all that other stuff. But to have something that's a one-off, that's just kind of your deal and came out of here, is awesome. Let's see here. Hello from the crazy cat lady. What's going on, crazy cat lady?
Brian Wilkerson, what's going on, brother?
Tim's talking crap. Is Tim talking?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's see here. We all know Mike could show up, David, on Uber. Come on, people. These ass for
man, definitely not. Yeah, I won't even front. I can definitely run a tractor. Yeah. I can do what needs to be done, but it's not going to be smooth. It's not going to be fast, and it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. He uses Uber. It's not shown on camera much. Guys, there is so much that we do here that's not filmed.
Man, yeah.
You know, if I filmed everything, I mean, I would have to have a 24-hour live stream because I feel like I work 24 hours a day. And we can only put glimpses, you know, right. To put a 2 or 3 day span video out and only do like 30 minutes. There's so much that's lost. And there's so much
for sure.
And honestly, I don't film a whole lot over there. When I'm doing stuff like that, because I want them to have their own content and their own deal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we do live on the same mountain. So.
And we do have a lot of the same content anyway, just because, you know, your daily life sometimes involves me and my daily life, and we film almost every day. So, you know, that happens.
My filming is honestly a little bit more targeted. Like they film the family, the day-to-day and all of that other stuff, which is great. It gives their channel a different vibe,
right,
and stuff. A lot of my filming is targeted. It's projects and kind of like when stuff blows up and breaks down around here and all of that other stuff. You know, it's just part of what happens.
Planet Dream said, "What's up with Mike and DD5? Spill some beans, Mike. Y'all get both ends done on the 4136." So yeah, about that on both ends. I actually am not gonna spill any beans. You guys are gonna have to check out Mary or Gary on the 41 and see Simple Life Reclaimed, because I'm actually not even sure if it got done all the way.
Let's see here. Are we throwing Into the Mist's link out? Definitely. Let's throw her link out. Lindsay, how far are you away from watch time?
I think she's got it.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, she's monetized.
Did I miss it?
I think, yeah, you missed that.
I missed it. I'm sorry. Everything that could happen this week on the mountain happened. Pretty much. I got Uber back on the mountain. I dug up one stump. That night I unloaded it. And the next day I started digging up stumps again, and I made it to 4 stumps, and Uber broke again.
Yep.
And it's all operator. It's not Uber breaking. I busted the hydraulic line in the woods where it was real thick. That was all operator.
Back right into the tree.
It's going to happen when you use your tractor, Tim. Especially, and I don't mean out there riding around for the camera. I'm talking about using it. When you use your tractor, things break. And then when I was pushing out a stump, a stick came up from underneath, wedged up underneath, and got into the fan belt and the blade. Luckily, it didn't get the radiator and bust the plastic fan. It just messed the belt up. So I broke it again. Basically, it took me longer to drop it off and get it fixed and get it back than what I got to use it before I broke it.
No doubt. 100%.
So it's been an interesting week. And then we fixed the boat. All of this is coming out in the video tomorrow. This is what I edited today. The boat is ready for the water. It's only stickers away, the little numbers that you got to put on it, away from ready to go fishing.
Yep.
And it sounds like a beast, don't it?
It does. Listen, man, it is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Hidden Treasure Empire. Mike, you're always calling them Mary and Gail ever since the cat trip out the other day. I know. So Lisa and I were over at the camper. We were having a chat, and the cat was just spazzing out in the room, right? And I accidentally called Gary and Mel, Gail and Mary, you know. And ever since then, I'm like a broken record. I can't speak it out. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Nice. Let's see here.
Auntie Ann said, "Come on with some boat videos."
Coming soon, Auntie Ann. Coming soon. Yeah, I'm pumped. We did. I will tell you, I'm going to get you to watch the video to see it. We probably could have had the boat up and going in about 10 minutes, but it became a whole deal. We took part of the motor apart.
Yeah, like the whole foot. We dropped the whole lower housing in that joker.
And I don't think we had to.
Yeah, well, when you crunk it up and that water pump wasn't spitting out water, man, I get nervous. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Wesley, $20 super chat. Here is some money for bait. Can't wait. Hey, I appreciate it.
Appreciate it,
actually,
brother.
we just had a bait store open up right down the road, about 5 minutes from the cabin. Now, 5 minutes after you get down my driveway. It takes 10 minutes to get down my driveway.
Legit, it's a 10-minute drive from the cabin to the gate going down the mountain. So
15 minutes from here.
Yeah.
Not only can you get bait and tackle and all that other stuff.
Tell them what else.
Boy, they make a cheeseburger now. They make them they don't make nothing else but cheeseburger and French fries.
That's it.
But they make them a cheeseburger.
Hey, it was like Uncle David was like, "Hey, so what's on the menu today?" And the guy he looked around and he was like, we got some cheeseburgers and fries." And he was like, "Let's get 3 of them cheeseburgers."
Yeah. He's like, "What do you want on it?" I said, "Everything." So he wrote
kitchen sink
on my burger. Hit the like button, y'all. Yes, hit the like button, y'all. We got 578 people in here. What's going on, everybody?
What's up, Outdoor Studios? How's it going? Hey, Wesley, how was the trip down the river? I know you went paddling not too long ago. How was that trip?
Let's see here. Big Guy's wifey says, "My money is on David for the biggest catch and the biggest tail." Yeah, because if it ain't the biggest catch, it'll definitely be the biggest tail.
That's right.
I'll be like, "It was this big."
Teresa, I fell asleep to the one with the water sounds last night, Mike. It was a good one. That was all Lissa. That was Lissa's idea. That was Lissa's footage. She worked hard on that video. I'm really glad that you guys liked it.
How much is a fishing license there? Not much.
Good question. Oh man,
it's not much. In Florida, for like the Florida Gold or whatever, like the fishing, hunting, and all the stuff, and you still got to buy like some extra stamps and stuff for different things, like lobster and stuff like that. But it's like $200, $250, something like that. Here, the best hunting license with fishing is like $50. I think it's actually less, but I'm gonna say 50 just to make sure I say enough. I felt like it was a secret. Like I shouldn't have told, I started to say, in Florida it's like, and I was like, no, don't even let me say, don't let me give them any ideals. Because next thing you know, next year I'll go up there and I'll be like, yeah, that's $200.
Auntie Ann said if it's not on film, it didn't happen.
This is true, Auntie Ann. It's a good thing I live my life online.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all guys. I'm not the best freshwater fisher. I'm not. I did some freshwater fishing when I was younger. We used to live around a lot of rock quarries and springs and stuff like that. So it was a lot of brim and a little bit of bass and stuff like that. I didn't fish the rivers a lot, catfish. And then, but then I moved to the Tampa area as a young adult. And, well, actually before I was a young adult. And so I did a lot of bay fishing and saltwater fishing and stuff. So that's kind of where I'm comfortable fishing. And then I forgot everything when I was a kid. So whenever I got back up to the central part of Florida, where it was just freshwater, once Levi got to age, I kind of got us kayaks and boats and all new freshwater fishing gear and stuff. And I basically was trying to figure it out with him without looking like a dad that didn't know what I was doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now he's outdone me. Like Levi will outfish me in a heartbeat in freshwater. Saltwater now? Sure, come on now.
Bobby from Pettigene River Homestead said the fishing here is only $10.50. Yours was just more expensive because you got the hunting and the top notch.
Yeah, I got the top of the line hunting for everything, like bear or whatever. I'm like, when they told me $50 and I'm used to spending $200, I'm like, give me everything, even if I don't use it.
Robertson Bellyacre is in the house.
I see the bacon in the tents in the house. Come on with the bacons. I see that all your tents are the same size. Come on. You know the left is smaller. Come on, guys. Smash that thumbs up. Yes, absolutely. We almost got 600 in here tonight.
Glenn Hart, is there any fish in the stream? I don't think there's any fish in that stream whatsoever. No. And it's actually getting lower and lower. Yeah. The stream, the Come On Creek is getting lower.
It's a dry creek, so it normally doesn't have fish. I wished it did. Trust me. Let's see here. Joe Slick Live. You can post to Twitch and Facebook and YouTube all at the same time to expand your base. I'm on Twitch 24/7. Science sites. Good to know. I will look into it. I'm all about expanding my base.
Nice. Me too. I'm glad I was here for that knowledge, actually.
The California fishing is $60. Of course it is.
Yep.
Let's see here. Oh, Tim's talking again. Maybe David is a better fisherman than he is a deer hunter. Hey, Tim, I don't see no deer on your wall as big as George up there. I'm just saying. I mean, now I'm not gonna lie. You got some deer on that ridge, and man, I didn't put my feeder out until 2 days before the season was over. I mean,
yeah,
we'll see next year, Tim. We'll see. But one thing we do know is I use my tractor.
That's right.
I mean, at the end of the day, stuff gets done here besides hunting. Georgia Sports men's fishing license is $65, hunting, fishing, and all. Yeah, that's not a bad price right there either.
Yep. Heck, just for the gator license in Florida, and that's not even to get tags, but just to be able to assist in gator hunting is $50 off the get-go.
Yeah, Florida's going to get theirs on the outdoor stuff, which I don't understand because Florida's got like some of the smallest deer in the U.S.
Man, they're like big. They're like dogs.
Yeah, they're like German shepherds. Yeah. They're not really like deer. Glad you were on tonight. I am in Minnesota. Well, thank you, Lynn.
Nice to have you here.
Is it cold in old Minnesota?
Man, I'm sure you guys still got a lot of snow up there in Minnesota, huh?
Annual fishing license, $50. Florida fresh and saltwater is $54.
Yeah, and that's just for fishing, but that's not including different kinds of fish. You know, you got to pay extra for the fish, extra for the lobster.
Yeah. There's all kinds of seasons in Florida. My son has a military lifetime hunting and fishing in Oklahoma. There is a lifetime hunting in Florida that I thought about getting Levi. For me, for what it cost versus how many years that I predict that I still have left, it probably wouldn't be that great of a deal.
Might as well pay it out year by year.
Yeah, but with Levi, I still might get that. That might be what I get him for his 21st birthday coming up, as a lifetime fishing and hunting license.
Yeah.
Will a VPN help Country Road cure about jacking his channel? No. I mean, a VPN doesn't hurt, but as far as the hackers and getting into your stuff, it's not security like that. Basically, what a VPN does is kind of bounce your IP address around so they can't really target your IP address and kind of attack your network and that type of stuff. The old malware and Trojan horses and all that other good stuff. A VPN really ain't gonna help you from that, because if they get to you that way, that they already know where you're at.
They already got you.
Yeah, they already know where you're at. So I would. It's kind of like apples and tomatoes is two totally different things, but they're both important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it really depends on how you use your internet and all that other stuff. If you're in a lot of sketchy places or whatever and doing a bunch of sketchy stuff, yes, get you a VPN for sure. But the main thing is make sure you got your two-step authentication set up, and also there's different apps, authenticator apps and stuff like that, which adds an extra layer. It's like a two-step verification on steroids.
Yeah.
Because then it's targeted. You know what I mean? They can't spoof your number and get it. They would have to actually have your phone.
Right.
So it adds a much stronger layer, I would say. And I mean, I was on the phone with Anthony last night at like 11:30, almost 12 o'clock, kind of texting back and forth or whatever. He was letting me know what was going on. And, we came to a conclusion last night that it's definitely on his computer and he needs to just basically start fresh.
Yeah.
Because the chances of finding it, you can, but I mean, you want to talk about some man hours. It takes some man hours. Those hackers are slick, man. They're slick. I mean, I used to get paid a lot of money to fight them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they got whole warehouses of people just sitting there doing it 24/7, trying to get your stuff. So
yep. Randall Granland, $10 super chat, and y'all thought you were safe from me tonight. I'm back.
I never think I'm safe from you, Randall. Never. What's going on, brother?
Carolyn Lilowinski asked us earlier, now that we got the boat clean, when we going to do some fishing?
Man, maybe this week. But there might be a trip to Mississippi this weekend.
Oh.
I ain't spilling no beans. I ain't going to tell you what I'm going for. If I do go, it will be to go to 3 Mississippi.
Okay.
And if I do make that trip this week, it's going to be a trip that's going to change Come On Mountain.
Dang. That's got to be something serious to change Come On Mountain.
Yeah, it's serious. It's serious. And it's something that me, Mike, and Sid have been talking about for a while and planning and kind of putting our heads together and seeing if it will or won't, or you know what I mean? Well, it's going to. It's just a matter of when am I going to Mississippi. So I'm excited about that. Y'all need to stay tuned. If y'all have not subscribed to this channel or Come On Keeping It Real, make sure you do hit that notification bell, because we're working behind the scenes. We're always working something behind the scenes, guys. Always.
Cindy Brown said, do they need some tractor work?
Well, I know one thing. Their grass is cut nice right now. Kenny on the grass. I'm just messing with Mike. I love Mike to death. And Kenny is actually a great tractor for what they use it for. For a nice little just kind of garden tractor. It's perfect for that.
Right.
For filling up raised beds and carrying fertilizer and stuff like that. And I mean, I had a little small 3-cylinder diesel Kubota in Florida, and man, that joker saved my back like you wouldn't believe.
Right. Tim said, "I bet Mike will get a deer first day of season."
Maybe it's possible. Hey, it's fine. I still got some of your backstrap there, bro. Randall said, I work cybersecurity, telling y'all long 15-character numeric, special characters, etc. VPNs, 2FA with authenticator is the way to go. Listen to the man. Listen to the man. Like I said, the VPN, it depends to me how you're using it. I prefer it. I think it's a should have. But that costs money a lot of times, and a lot of people don't have the money. But you need to at least do like a Microsoft Authenticator, stuff like that. That's free. Google has one. They're absolutely free. If you don't do nothing else, set all of your accounts up to the Authenticator. It's a pain in the rump shaker to have to enter the code and all that other stuff sometimes. But for the most part, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Go Ridge Life. You have a profile pic. Not awesome.
T Sim said Blue Mountain Lake has some nice big crappie in it.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that. I've heard that a lot, actually.
So does the little creek running out of it or whatever. There's always people there fishing. And crappie is my favorite freshwater fish. It's redneck lobster. I mean, I absolutely love it. And the fact that I ain't went and caught none yet is just shame on me.
You know, I've actually never driven by that little the Pettigene River right there.
The only time you're going to is midday,
where there's somebody not there.
Yeah, midday, like in the heat when the crappie ain't biting anyways. You going to Mississippi for shooting lessons from Frankie? I might be. I might be. Sniper right there. Old Frankie will lay them down. She got her one this year.
Joanne Batani said, so how are the ticks there, David? They're awful already here in Berkshire, New England, Massachusetts. Careful with all those fur babies. Love as always.
Yeah, I haven't had any ticks on me so far. I have gotten one off Rider and one off Eclipse. But right now, not too bad. I do have a lot of the area cleared out now, so that kind of helps a little bit.
Yep. I've pulled a couple of ticks off of me, and random here and there off the kids, but we're in the woods running around a lot more.
Trust me, I'm used to ticks. Florida's got their fair share in those swamps. I do not like catfish. Catfish is all in how you cook it and prep it.
Yeah.
If you don't prep it right, it tastes like mud. I mean, it's a mud fish. I mean, basically, it sucks off the bottom. It's a bottom feeder.
Yep.
But if you know how to prep it and cook it right, catfish is amazing. But I still like the crappie. That crappie is. Oof.
I've never had crappie before, so this is going to be a new experience for me.
And boy, I cook it with some Frank's red hot sauce.
Okay.
Boy, look at here. Might give you heartburn, but boy, that's tasty.
Cindy Brown said, no crappie, no deer. Oh, man.
Yep, I know it. I'm slacking, but I got a beautiful tiny house out there that's starting to pop up.
I just told him that he's going to have to, because he was telling me, there's not enough time to do A, B, and C. I said, listen, you just got to take the time, and we're going to have to just take it and get out there on that lake. I'm
getting better, guys. I promise I am. They see it. They're here. I mean, I've been forcing myself to slow down a little bit. I am. Let's see here. Pink Peather, hello. Come on. Homesteading from California? I'm just going to say California.
Missed it. Oh, Hermosa Beach.
Hermosa
Beach, California. Radio Jonesy, what's going on, mate?
What's going on, Radio? How you doing today? Catfish is my favorite. Yeah, catfish done right is amazing. Let's see. Hiya, Ed and Cindy Brown. Randall with another super chat. I think that's you.
Yeah, Mike. How the dang hecking you never had crappie? Your man card is revoked. Oh man.
Yeah. And man, I used to get jealous watching him on Facebook. He was down there in Florida fishing all the time and stuff.
We catch a lot of bass.
Yeah. And which I like bass too. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people don't eat bass, but actually bass is pretty good if you cook it right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm actually not a huge freshwater fish fan of eating. I like to eat saltwater fish mainly, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Otto, I would love to try walleye. I've always heard it's amazing, but I don't think they have that around me. I think that's more north.
Radio Jonesy said, great medium snapper straight out of the ocean. Listen, I got a picture that I'm going to, if you're not on our Facebook group yet, you should definitely go check it out. I'm going to post a picture of me catching a red snapper 60 miles out in the Gulf of Mexico. And it's like almost as long as me. It's a huge fish.
I tell you, one of my favorite freshwater fish is grouper.
Yeah.
I love a grouper and shark.
Some fried grouper.
I love shark.
What kind of shark though? Black tip?
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to eat every shark.
Yeah.
And did you know? Here, we'll do some discovery stuff. Do you know, like, shark is the one fish that kind of like their pee don't really go outside. You know, it kind of gets in their meat.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy. So don't think about that when you're eating shark.
I think they're actually not in the fish. I think they're actually a different species as fish.
More than likely. Let's see here. Oh, we got a new member, old Cat.
Uh-oh.
Cat X57, welcome.
Welcome, Foreman, Eclipse Foreman.
Betty Jean with the $5 super sticker. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, Randall with another $5 super check. David, dang nabbit, there's walleye in Arkansas. Do I need to bring my boat? Is there walleye?
I don't know.
I might have finally moved far enough north for walleye.
Nice.
Well, if there is, I'm going to try to catch it. I can't say that I will because I've never done it before.
Cindy Brown, Mike, I'm the same way. I like saltwater fish. It's a little better for me.
Takes tough, I think, almost like a steak.
I'm not sure. A red snapper?
Red snapper, yes. That is my second favorite.
That's that one I was talking about, that fish I got.
The problem with red snapper is right now they have so many restrictions on it right
it's
now.
It's 2 per person.
Yeah, and the season, like sometimes they just, I know a couple of years ago when I went deep sea fishing, they just straight canceled like red snapper for a while. And grouper was like almost limited to nothing, trying to keep it all going. With walleye, you got to catch them when the water is cold. Good to know. I'm gonna let you run it for a minute.
10-4. Yeah, Florida. Dano Picola said Florida needs to open up the Goliath groupers at least for a weekend. I actually heard that they did open up for Goliath groupers, and my preference is really not even the Goliath. I prefer just regular fried grouper. Stephen Dodow said, hi from Ireland. What's going on? All the way from the magic place. Big Guy's wifey. Link for the group, Mike. I'm not sure of the link at this moment in time because it's on Uncle David's computer. I'm not sure how to put a link in, but if you just go to Facebook and check out Drifting Dreamers 5, it'll bring you right up to the group. $5 super chat. Oh, that was I'm a little behind in the Shark does. Hello guys. Let's see. Brenda Stutterfield. Hello guys. Love both of your videos. The editing is amazing. And hello David and Mike. Love you guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Thank you. We try.
Yeah. Julie Rollins said there's some big deer down here in North Carolina. Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm telling you, Florida's got the smallest deer in the country.
Robin Fletcher says, it is fishing season for sure. April is the best in the Oklahoma lakes.
April?
That's good to know.
Well, that means I'm right on time. Got the boat ready. I'm actually ordering the stickers. I might just go to Walmart and get them, honestly, but if they have them. But all I need is the stickers, and we're ready.
Right.
We're ready. The trailer's legal. The boat's legal. I'm legal. We're ready to go.
Cindy Brown, thank you. Appreciate that very much.
Let's see here. Randall, $5. The snapper in Minnesota always have headaches. Oopsie. I didn't say that.
The Maker's Mark.
Oh, that's funny. You drinking Makers too, buddy? I think I have had trout before, and I heard trout's really, really good. I can't 100% distinctly like remember eating trout, but I'm sure I've eaten trout before.
I've had saltwater trout.
Yeah. I didn't even know you could eat saltwater trout. Ryan Kelly is now a foreman on the member. All right, now that we done got 2 members tonight, all the members throw your emojis up.
Okay.
Let's see them all up.
Emojis.
Flex those emojis. Let's see here. Have either of you done any fishing in the Key West? Yes. Yes, absolutely. It's been a long time ago. It's been a while since I've been to Key West and stuff. Key West is a whole nother ball game.
It's a whole nother country.
Yeah, it's a whole nother country. It's the furthest that you can go before you get to Cuba.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, man, that like that's like sword fishing, and like, I mean, of course they got all the grouper and snapper and all that good stuff. But if you want to go catch that trophy type fish, boy, Key West is the place to be.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I like that tuna too. You know, like the tuna fishermen, like the expensive tuna
Oh
ones.
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
man,
That's a massive fish.
Man, that's some good stuff. I would love to catch one. I would love to fight that joker.
And you see everybody throwing emojis up?
Oh, Randall done became a Uber boss.
Dang.
I expected nothing less of you, Randall.
That's right.
I knew you'd be a boss. We don't have any deer here. We have beach bunnies.
Beach bunnies. Yeah, that's right.
You can't go wrong with beach bunnies.
Junk the Gems 3 said trout is a sweet meat of freshwater fish.
I would like it then. In the comments, who has ever put Frank's red hot sauce when you're doing a fish fry? You take like a little a batter, like egg batter type deal or whatever, and then you dip it in the Frank's red hots, dip it in the flour, then redo it again and cook it. Oh my God, it's amazing. I actually learned that from Lake Fork guy on YouTube. He's actually out of Texas.
McKevin said, burn all the brush you piled up and you'll gain another acre of cleared land.
Yeah, we got a lot right now. I've had a lot of people tell me, here, burn this, burn that. You don't understand. It's hard to burn here. You think I'm clearing out a lot of land, but I'm not.
Trees are piling up.
Yeah, there's trees everywhere. I mean, so you can't just have this big fire, or else you're going to burn down everybody's stuff around here. Basically, when that big fire is going to happen is once I get the south side cleared out for the view.
Okay.
And then I'll be able to pile it in the middle and burn it. But right now, it's not safe to burn it. It's not really safe to have it. It's not really safe to burn it. So it's kind of a catch-22.
Evelyn Newman, how's it going?
And these piles are huge, guys.
Teresa Blanton said she loves hot sauce on fresh caught fish.
Yes. I like hot sauce on everything. I put, what's that one commercial? I put that beef on everything. Yeah, that's me. I put hot sauce on. I'm always, everything I cook, I'm like, you like some tapatio on that?
Yeah, hey, that tapatio is serious.
Yeah, I put that, which it really is not that hot. Tapatio is more flavor than spice, I would say.
Wesley Harrington said, I marinate the fish in Frank's and then bread it. Fire.
Yes, absolutely. That Frank's. Now, I will tell you, now, if you get heartburn and stuff, count on it. Count on it. You better take your tums before you eat it, because I don't get heartburn, really. And I get heartburn if I eat too much crappie with the Frank's Red Hot. Let's see here. Said to tell Uber. Oh, I'll do it, Cher. He said, Uber, she is turned 6 on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Well, tell her that I said happy birthday, and so does Uber. She's Uber's biggest fan.
Oh, okay.
She's the one that goes to school and tells her teacher about Uber.
Nice. Oh, I remember you telling me that. I remember you telling me that.
Absolutely awesome.
Randall Grunland, $5 super chat. Hey, wait one dang minute. Is Uber still broken down?
No.
Actually, Lissa got okay, you guys wanted me to spill some beans?
Yeah.
I'll spill some beans.
Here's the beans.
Lissa got the car stuck for a second time here on Come Home Mountain, then I used Uber to push her out of the mud puddle.
Yeah, the funny thing is it is literally drier right now than it has ever been since they've been here.
For sure.
Like in the 2 months that they've been here, it's never been as dry as it is right now, and she still got stuck.
It's because we're planting the grass right out in front of the camper, so we're not driving all the way up to the camper. So we got like this little stopping section, and if you don't look, like right behind you, there's a mud puddle, so you got to kind of angle back out. Well, since we had the Easter party, Lissa was being nice and thoughtful and was going to bring the car over. We were going to load it all up at once and take it all back to the house. Well, she didn't make it far.
Let's see here. Junk to Gems. David, what was the deal with Uber's tensioner? on tomorrow's video on Come On Homesteading, you're going to see it. So I'm not going to spill the beans here, but it was something definitely different than I've ever seen before. It's efficient, and it actually was not hard to fix Uber, but man, it was definitely a different way of doing it. I'll say that. It worked good, but I would have never.
I know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
because Gary even said, "What? I ain't never seen this before."
Yeah, it stumped us both. We was, between me and Gary, we could figure some stuff out with the old mechanicing, and me and Gary both looked at us and said, "What?" And I will say something similar with like the old Internationals is something similar, but not quite the same.
Yeah.
I think it's like an updated version of that.
Teresa, was it with the Vibe that she got stuck? Yes.
Let's see here. Rich Life at Audi would have got me if I was on my Ducati.
He must have lost a race to an Audi.
Yeah, he must. Did you let the Audi beat you, Tim?
Dang.
You over there in the grocery getter.
Karen Bress said, DD5, I feel you with getting stuck. Yeah, it's crazy.
I almost got Uber stuck. Let's see here. Radio Jonesy said, keep the great content coming, and cheers from Tasmania.
Tasmania.
Awesome. Let's see here. Randall Tim, put some dang clothes on. we
ain't on your after hour show.
We ain't on Ridge Life After Dark right now, Tim. Get dressed up. Get dressed up. Hi there. Come on, Mountain. Hello, Tammy. How are you?
Hazel Dose says it's fun getting stuck. What's up, Hazel?
Well, hey, Hazel. How you doing? Yeah, hey. Ain't nothing like some good old mudding.
That's right.
I mean, we come from the mudding world, so I mean, hey, I used to have them big old trucks, or them big trucks you could walk up under type trucks.
Man, remember your
the milk truck.
I almost don't want the milk truck. I almost didn't want to mention it, but yeah, the milk truck. Let's just skip it. Let's not even talk about it. I don't even want you to be in a bad mood.
Oh no, we're talking about it.
All right.
Let me tell you about my nephew here. And tell you how much love I got for this young man right here. Because the last time he lived with me, I had an F-150 with a 351 in it, built to the hilt, sitting on 44s, lifted, like with some Mickey Thompsons.
Yeah, they were gripped up.
Mickey Thompsons, nice rims. The whole interior of my truck, guys, was the milk cow pattern.
Yeah, the black and white
because I'm the milkman, right? So I mean, it was like my dream truck at the time. Like, this joker was serious.
You sold your dually
to
get it?
Yeah, I traded in my F350 dually with and then I let him take it to the store one time, and he decided he wanted to go uptown and showboat and wrecked it. Bad, guys.
In my defense, the lady ran a stop sign, and I ran the car over by accident. I ran over her hood. Because she ran a stop sign, and I wasn't paying attention because I just knew she was going to stop at the stop sign.
And the funny thing is the story was supposed to go to, guys, was only about a quarter of a mile on the pavement.
Yeah.
And he decided to take it uptown. And wrecked my truck and came back, and my truck was destroyed, guys. And then told me it just happened right there at that store and lied to me. He's still breathing, so you know I love him.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, it took me a minute. It took me a minute. So yeah, we go way back. Way back.
Hazel, yeah, it was serious.
Oh, it was bad.
Man.
If I didn't love him, I promise you I probably would have strangled him that night.
Man.
I really would have. It was he almost made me lose my religion, guys. I was this close to losing my religion.
And Dan said, that's not something you hear every day. I ran the car over. Well, it wasn't an ordinary truck either.
Yeah, this truck was serious.
And the lady ran the stop sign. Like, I'm driving, and I won't lie, I was younger, so I'm looking over at all the people at Walmart and stuff. So I'm like revving up the truck, like, whoa.
You're showboating.
And I see this car coming, but in the corner of my eye, I see the stop sign. So I'm like, I ain't even gonna pay them no attention. I'm looking over here, and then all of a sudden, boom.
I've had some really nice trucks over the years, guys. I've had some nice cars, trucks, all that, like hot rods, monster trucks, like all of it. And that one is one of my favorite ones that I ever had. And I did get it going again, and then I took it to the mud hole and destroyed that sucker because it never did look the way it used to look after that.
Good night, Frida.
Bye, Frida. Randall, let's see here. We doing that drawing yet? You gave me the answers. No, I ain't had that much Maker's Mark yet, buddy. Oh, Evelyn then became a member. Oh. Well, thank you, Evelyn. Got the foreman in the house. We know you're running things, girl. We know. Come on, Homestead. And when are you going to start using the Jeep? We actually worked on the Jeep. It did not make this video. It'll probably be on the following video because it would have been a 2-hour-long video because we've been getting it. But started working on it. The belt is riding up one tooth more than it should. Something's out of alignment there, and it used to be Mike's Jeep. I don't know if a lot of people know that. I actually bought that Jeep from Mike when I went to Florida because they was going to sell it, and I told him, I said, well, hey, I would just buy it and bring it back with me because I need something cheaper on gas than my truck. And he's already did the air conditioner, the power steering and stuff, and he thinks the air conditioner guy messed it up, and I think so too. And he's just not wanting to take blame for it.
Yeah, they're claiming to have changed all the pulleys, brand new air conditioning system and everything, but nothing was wrong with the belt or anything until after the AC was fixed.
Yeah. So me, Gary, and Mike actually looked at it the day that we fixed Uber, and me and Gary thinks we know where it's at, but we don't have the right tools to really figure it out, and you don't want to just start throwing money at it, right? You know. So
see, my buddy Gary Junk to Gems 3 said the AC compressor's out of line.
Yeah, that's what I think too. But so I'm going to take it to the shop and get it fixed because none of us has really got the tools that we need to kind of figure that out, and I don't want to just pay a stupid amount of money throwing money at it because it's a good running car. So that's actually coming here soon. Probably when I get back from Mississippi, that is going in the shop, and also the 4-wheeler, because the 4-wheeler is, I've already had the carburetor rebuilt, new starter, new solenoid stuff. I still have to jump it with a screwdriver, and when it cranks, it's still missing and stuff like that. So I'm not a 2-cycle mechanic by no means. Now I can fix a Mustang and drop transmissions and motors and all that, but two-stroke just ain't my deal.
Dang. If Junk to Gems 3 was here, he'd fix it right up. That's what he does. He works on little 4-wheelers.
Do you want to come visit? Come on,
man. He did. He said he wanted to come see me and hang out with me.
I know where the airport is. Don't make me fly you up here.
That's right.
But I want my 4-wheeler running. My 4-wheeler, I think, would be a great asset not only for me but for the Drifting Dreamers, because ever since he lost his truck, when the creek is up a little bit too much for the car and taking the kids back and forth to the bus and stuff, if they could just kind of get on the 4-wheeler and do it,
right across.
Yeah, it'd make life a little easier for them. Hold up a level to the cam poly and see if it's level with the compressor. The problem is it's a front wheel drive, which shocked me that it was a Jeep and a front wheel drive altogether. I didn't even think to ask because I didn't even think there was a such, but there is. It's a front wheel drive, and there ain't no room to hold a level nowhere.
It's pretty tight. You have the best way is to take the whole tire off, and then you can see everything better.
Yeah,
I'm an expert of looking at all that. Man, listen, you know how many times I've put that belt on and off? It's crazy.
Hate front wheel drive guys.
I hate working on cars, to be honest with you.
David, there is a ground that is off somewhere. Don't tempt me to come up there too. Nice. Hey, you'd fall in love with Come On Mountain and the area. Amazing. I promise you, it's different. When I say it's different, it's different. 4-wheelers float when there's too much water. Don't ask me how I know. Cottonwood Ranch, I am actually aware of that because we grew up in the swamps.
That's right.
You know, out there on 4-wheelers, hunting hogs and gators and all that other stuff. And we used to super 4-wheelers with monster kits and all that other stuff, and the paddle tires. And yeah, we would go through
big boy snorkels on the front.
Yeah, we'd go through the swamps like we was an airboat. Randall, I think Tim sabotaged it. He might have. You never know with old Tim. You are doing great with the comments tonight. Well, thank you, Auntie. Hey, I'm trying to kill it tonight.
It's the first time in a long time.
I think that might be the first compliment I got from Auntie Ann about comments in at least a year.
Man.
I'm killing it tonight. I might have another drink just on that,
right.
Auntie Ann. I think what it is 2 Maker's Mark is the key, Auntie Ann. 2. I've been doing 1 I need to step it up.
You got to step it up
Yeah.
one more so you can roll with it.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I just got my truck not too long ago, and my brother told me I'd better not go mudding in it because trouble. But I want to so bad. I'm still young at heart. Hey, I will tell you this: from years of mudding and hot rodding, I used to race Mustangs, and we drove mud trucks and all that other stuff growing up. Always have a daily driver.
Yeah, for
because if you're racing it or you're mudding it, you're going to break it, guaranteed. Which is why I don't drive the Chevy hard. I mean, it does. I work it. Don't get me wrong.
Good night, life with Tamara and David.
Good night. So yeah, definitely have a daily driver because something's gonna break, guaranteed. Let's see here.
Maybe you should get Todd's opinion on a Jeep.
Maybe. Todd might have been the one that did the air conditioner.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
Did Todd do the air conditioner?
Man.
Oh, that's funny. Love you guys from Israel. Awesome. Hey, well, thank you. We love you too. And we also love the fact that you're from Israel. That is cool.
I love it when there's people from other countries jump in the chat. It totally blows my
worldwide,
mind.
Man. Worldwide. Man. It's amazing. Wants me to come out and fix her house.
Okosha's his daughter. She lives in Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma. Literally, Oklahoma is an hour and 15 minutes, the state line from us. We are very close to Oklahoma. That's where I went and picked Uber up when I bought Uber from Oklahoma.
Yep. Brian Wilkerson, yes, we will be going live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'm not sure what time that is anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm going to let you have that one.
Ariel Ben Zion said, Am Israel Chai. We're not sure what that means.
I gave it to him because this old country boy right here was never pronouncing that.
Is Cyril Chai? I'm not sure.
I am in Canada. Does that count? Yes.
Yeah, heck yeah.
It counts.
Yeah, so actually I learned.
I want to go to Canada so bad.
Anything across a border into another country is international. I learned that today.
Yeah, I Canada is one of the ones that's on my bucket list. Like there's a lot of stuff I want to see there. Mean to be bad. You don't own the truck now.
You own a Chevy.
You own a Chevy. Yeah, Tim, I do own a Chevy, buddy, and I'm not the happiest about it. I'm a Ford guy, but with the current state of the economy, a Chevy is what I could afford.
Yeah.
So when things get back to normal, I'm probably going to move back to an F-250 more than likely because I need one to pull Uber.
Yeah.
And now I will tell you that my Chevy has got the biggest, baddest motor that those Chevy 1500s has got in it. It's a beast. It's a beast.
Dang, 802 people hanging out with us tonight.
Come on with the 800 tonight. No, Team Chevy. Hazel's a Team Chevy.
That's right.
Well, hey, I'm on that team right now, girl. I'm on that team.
Hazel drives a big Suburban or a Tahoe.
Oh, nice. Hey, can't go wrong with the Tahoe.
Yeah. Can't
go wrong. Hey, I will tell you this. With old school cars and stuff, I always lean towards more Ford. When it comes to hot rods, like I'm a Mustang person. They're light, they're fast. Like money wise, it's easier to make a 10-second Mustang than it is a Camaro, IROC, any of the other stuff. But nowadays, everything is computer and it's all the same.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter. And I will tell you, as far as comfort and stylish, Chevy's on up there.
Yep.
But Fords are the workhorses of America. That's why when you go onto a job site, it's all Fords. But now if you want to stunt, then yeah, I guess jump into Chevy. My dad was a Ford guy though, so I got to stick with Fords.
Right.
We
really ought to make a trip to go to Canada. I'd really like to see Niagara Falls, and I always heard the Toronto side is much better than the New York side.
Nice. You have enough subscribers to do each Providence. Okay. Fords for me all the way. Come on.
That's right.
No Mustang, only Camaro here. I won't hold it against you, Cottonwood, but I've beat a lot of Camaros in my day. Those Camaros are heavy. Have you ever tried to open up one of those old school Camaro doors? It weighs about as much as the Mustang.
Yeah.
Them doors they're always sagging because the hinges ain't strong enough to hold them.
Right.
I had an 8-second Chevy. It only ran for 8 seconds.
That was a good jab. Hit that thumbs up, guys.
I don't even know where we're at with thumbs up right now. My thing's delaying like crazy.
Mine is too, but I see everyone else saying it, so I wanted to say it.
Fix or repair daily. Your buddy said fix or. You know, the funny thing is there's a million of them for Ford, right? Because Ford is, you know, just a couple letters, right? So, but do you have one for Chevrolet?
I think I have heard before.
Cheap heat, every valve rattles, oil leaks every time.
Yeah.
There's not many out there for Chevy because, you know,
It's a big old,
it's a big old word. But yeah, cheap heat, every valve rattles, oil leaks every time. And hold on, everybody get quiet real quick. Can you hear it? Can you hear all those Chevys out there rusting right now?
Oh, come on, come on. Dang.
Nah, I can't hate on it too much because I'm not gonna lie, the truck that I got right now, I've only owned 2 Chevy trucks in my life, and one of them was just one of those deal of the days I couldn't pass up. It was like in mint condition. I only kept it for 4 months and I traded it for a Mustang, but
Right.
it was a clean truck. I'm not gonna lie. And then this one, that's the only 2 Chevys I've ever had.
Cindy Brown, real trucks wear belt buckles, not bow ties.
That's true. That's true. And what's the deal with the square window wells?
Yeah.
The wood wheel or the wheel
wells?
Wheel wells. Yeah. What's the deal with that? I've never understood that. Why do you have a square window wheel when your tire's round?
That's a good question.
I've never understood that. I think Chevy's the only one that does that.
Patricia, what about a Hemi? That's what I'm talking about. Dodge Life. I love my Dodge. I miss my truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's got
probably shouldn't have turned it into a boat.
Where's Paul at, man? Where's Paul? That made me think of my dog Paul.
I had a 68 Fastback and a 69 Chevelle. Both were awesome. Yeah. Me, I'm an old school person, man. I love the old school style cars. Like I would rather have an old school style car with new technology,
man,
than anything, for sure. Because the curves, God, it was just sexy, guys. The curves back in there, and they didn't have all the technology we had to stamp all the stuff. I mean, man, it's crazy.
Mary Ranch, how's it going?
To catch all the road salt.
Hazel said Hemis are the bomb. That's right, girl.
Yeah, I can't hate on Hemis. I mean, Hemis are some bad motors. And I used to have an old work truck, an old Dodge that had a Hemi in it. And I worked the what's happenings out of that thing, man. And it never let me down. So I used to have a big old jacked up Dodge on 44s too.
Right.
Like, and then I traded it on it because of the gas. I traded it on a single cat Ranger, and then I looked like King Koopa and Mario Kart driving that joker. That was the worst trade I ever made in my life, was that Ranger versus that Dodge.
Dang.
67 CUDA with a nice Hemi. Nice. We got about 3 minutes left, and then I'm going to send everybody over to Robinson Belly Acres to go give the fam some love. So definitely start putting that link in there for everybody to jump over there and tell them that Come On sent you. And pop some tents and bacon up in there live.
That's right.
They like that.
I like going over to Robertson Belly Acres and watching their live and their videos. It's cool.
Oh man, they're some of the they are some of the most genuine, nice, kindest, just people that I have met through my YouTube journey.
Yeah. Like
seriously. Rusty's my dog. Like we got the same haircut. So Rusty's my dog. Randall, best US motor ever made was Mopar, was the 318 bulletproof.
Nice.
Actually, the toughest motor ever made, and it ain't about horsepower and stuff. It got some torque, is the 300 straight 6.
Hey,
you cannot kill a 300 straight 6.
It's hard to blow that
It's not happening, guys. That joker be ticking and tanking and wanking, and that joker will still get you home every single time. Mary Ranch, $20 sticker just because. I love you, Mary. Thank you very much. Had a 68 Roadrunner. My oldest brother, rest his soul, he got killed when I was 12 years old. He was a huge Roadrunner person and had an old 68 Roadrunner behind our house there in Florida, in Tampa there. And yeah, Roadrunners are cool. Roadrunners got a little special something in my heart. Straight 6.
Yeah.
Straight 6. Randall. My clock says 7 o'clock. Mine does not. Mine says 6:59, and up here also says the same thing.
See, mine says 7:01.
Yeah, I think y'all are just overachievers and trying to run fast. Love y'all. Hope to see you soon. Absolutely.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. I have no idea who you guys are, but I'm glad I joined the live. Love the convo topics. Hey, well, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell because we do it every Monday at 6 p.m. Come on. And we keep it lively. It's always a party up in here.
Hanging out good.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to go wrap it up. Make sure that you go show some love to Robinson Belly Acres. And until we see each other again, guys, come on. Hey, let's go on another adventure.